Judges chapter 10 verse 44. Abimelech and his group stormed the city gate to keep the men of the Shechem from getting back in, while Abimelech's other two groups cut them down in the field. The battle went on all day before Abimelech finally captured the city. He killed the people, left the city, and scattered sword all over the world. When the people who lived in the tower of the Shechem heard what had happened, they took refuge within the wall of the temple of Berith. Someone reported Abimelech. The people were gathered together in the temple, so he led his forces to Mount Zammon. He took an ox and chopped some branches from a tree, and he put them on his shoulder. Quick, do as I have done, he told his men. So each of them cut down some branches, following Abimelech's example. They filed the branches against the wall of the temple, set them on fire. So all the people who had lived in the tower of Shechem died, about 1,000 men and women. Then Abimelech attacked the city of the Thebes and captured it. But there was a strong tower inside the city, and the entire population fled it. They barricaded themselves in climbed up the roof of the tower. Abimelech followed them to attack the tower. But as he prepared to set fire to entrance, a woman on the roof threw down a millstone that landed on Abimelech's head and crushed his skull. He said to his young armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and kill me. Don't let it be said that a woman killed Abimelech." So the young man stabbed him with his sword, and he died. Abimelech's men saw that he was dead. They disbanded and returned to their homes. Thus people punished Abimelech for the evil he has done against his father by murdering his 70 brother. God also punished the men of Shechem for all their evils. So the curse of the Jotham, son of the Gideon, came true. Torah became Israel's judge. After Abimelech's death, Torah, the son of the Puah and descendant of Dudo, came to rescue Israel. He was from the tribe of Issachar, but lived in the town of the Semir in the hill country of Ephraim. He was Israel's judge for 23 years. When he died, he was buried in Semir. Jair became Israel's judge. After Torah died, a man from Gilead named Jair judged Israel for 72 years and 22 years. His 30 sons rode around on 30 donkeys, and they owned 30 towns in the land of the Gilead, which are still called the towns of Jair. When Jair died, he was buried in Camnon. The Amorites oppressed Israel. Again, the Israelites did evil in the roadside. They worshipped images of Baal and Ashtoreth, the god of the Aram, Sidon, Moab, Ammon, Philistia. Not only this, but they abandoned the Lord and no longer served him at all. So the Lord, buried with anger against Israel, he handed them over to the Philistines and the Amorites, who began to oppress them that year. For 18 years, they oppressed all the Israelites east of the Jordan River in the land of the Amorites. The Amorites also crossed to the west side of the Jordan, attacked Judah, Benjamin, and Ephraim. The Israelites were in great distress. Finally, they cried out to the Lord, saying, "We have sinned against you, because we have abandoned you as God and have served the image of Baal." The Lord replied, "Did I not rescue you from the Egyptians, the Amorites, the Ammonites, Philistines, the Sidonites, the Amalekite, and Moabite? One night, when they oppressed you, you cried out to me and I rescued you. And you have abandoned me and served other gods, so I will not rescue you anymore. Go and cry out to the God you have chosen. Let them rescue in your hour of distress. But the Israelites pleaded with the Lord and said, We have sinned. Punish us as you see fit. Only rescue us today from your enemy. Then the Israelites put aside their foreign God and served the Lord, and he was grieved by their misery.